For the Liberal candidate. Hey, I get the question. Nobody asked me a question. Just want to ask Chris, I mean, this is a pretty good example of how government doesn't work together. The Liberals and the Conservatives going head to head and screaming at each other. It's just not on. Maybe I should ask what we can all agree on. But C51, there's no exit clause. There's a lot of opposition from different sectors of the economy. Even Trump, that big dum-dum in the States, says fair trade, not free trade. How do you defend your leader's support in voting for C51?
Sorry, C51 or TPP? You seem to be going back and forth there. C51? C51. C51, the Liberal Party is going to actually listen to experts, something that hasn't been done over the last 10 years, where you're not going to appeal to fear. You're not going to, like the Conservative parties say, there's terrorists around every corner, or Thomas Mulcair who says you should fear your government. There is a middle ground. Canadians deserve to be safe, but there have to be protections in place. And once elected, we will bring in those reforms. We will limit the overly broad clauses, and we will also bring in oversight, parliamentary oversight, which was voted against by the Conservatives and the NDP, which our allies use, the United Kingdom, United States, New Zealand, Australia. In the United States, Congress with subpoena power was able to find egregious violations of human rights by the CIA during the War on Terror.
The non-reporting of the RCMP, they can go into secret meetings, get secret warrants, without any public input. Like, you don't see any.
Well, that's why we want that our intelligence agencies will require warrants.
Your party voted for it.
We have announced that we will require warrants from a judge if especially Canada, the Canadian security establishment is going to engage in electronic surveillance. It requires a warrant from a judge, and that was announced. And that's something that will go forward under our government. There is a balance. There is a balance between protecting Canadians and protecting the rights. There is a middle ground. We are pursuing that middle ground and ensuring that there is oversight. That is the most important thing, because right now we have a system of review which is underfunded, which isn't doing its job properly, and elected officials from all parties should be able to examine any potential abuses from our intelligence agencies.
Isn't the correct answer the fact that you two colors, the red and the blues, have had 148 years of screwing Canadians over and over and over and not giving us what we want and need under majority governments with no more minority support?
Back to Bill C51.
10 seconds here. 10 seconds.
Again, we're going to listen to our experts, scientists, lawyers, national security experts, to come up with evidence-based policies, and our policy on Bill C51 is evidence-based.